Good evening. We don't come with on our program again. We are face to face with the law. We the joiner with the Constitutional Review Committee for bringing the program to you. But family, before we start, I should say if we don't get a very nice time over this Christmas break and we don't enter into a new year in 2015. Remember the last time we've been there for talk to you have been 2014. But today we're inside 2015, and I should say we enjoy yourself. That's why the difficult circumstances, you know, we go through trying times as a country. You know, the Ebola, the Ambogwi, the Shekwi, the Yagbawi, the Yagba government, and the day before we for every country go before. But despite that, people can say life get forgone. We try in a way. I should say this is one of the best Christmas thing. Because as somebody say, all man get training, you know, all man day indoors, all man day with family. It was very, very nice. And so, on behalf of the face-to-face team and the Constitutional Review Committee, outreach team, I want to say to you, Happy New Year. You know, Happy New Year. We don't say this year. I tell you, what can inside few months, first few months, but good changes going to take place inside the country. And the CIC, with the Constitutional Review Committee, go able for continue with this Constitutional Review business. And trust me, I told you going down towards the end of this year. A different thing, family. We had abo, play we gladly. Say small, this country go better. Because whatever little we get for do, make we do. Don't say because Ebola day the above we go just abandon or push come out or put in a corner the Constitutional Review business. No. What if the Ebola done now? Who's going to pick the Constitutional Review? And I make we go then small. You know, it's you, they really affect CIC, really they affect them for go out all over the country, for even for get couple for do their business, if they affect them. But in the little way, and they still try for push. That make today, and like we still enjoy New Year, the face-to-face and the Constitutional Review Committee, and join them together for say, no, the program get for gone. And inside the Ebola will affect them, it go down in this country. So family, today, Happy New Year to you. Pray that 2015 could be a year with a difference. Could be a year that will bring better inside this country and inside this year, the Constitutional Review process will go push and go before. And if all go fine, sometimes we go even end on this year, say, go end up. And so today, I want to bring to you something new because you where they watch me, so you where they listen to me. I know say you are a citizen of this country where you concerned about how the CIC business they go. I know you don't sit down in the corner and say, now 2014 I not end soon. How CIC they go back? What's everything they happen back? You know, now you're right for us. We will not get any problem with that at all. Because you're not salon person. And also, you concerned about the Constitutional Review business way they go on. And inside the CIC, with the Constitutional Review Committee, want for respond to you in the way. And that make today the topic way with the couch now, the wishes and aspirations of concerned citizens in the Constitutional Review process, or the wishes and aspirations of concerned citizens in the revised constitution. Well, I don't say good. They say, well, this part they talk pan Creole, as you don't jump pan English. I'll try for put on for you pan Creole, right? Now the thing that way you where they look at me, so you where they listen to me. When a concerned citizen, when you a salon post where you concern, you not say make them try day. Now the business, well, he left to them. No, he left to all business. And so, waiting the thing that will abopa, what's the thing that they look forward foresee inside the new constitution what they try for make what this country for use. So remember, as you are concerned citizen, which are the thing that way you dey look, which are the thing that way you able foresee inside the new constitution where Salon go get. And so again, I will say to you, the topic for today inside face to face with the Law and Constitutional Review Committee program, now the wishes and aspirations of concerned citizens in the revised constitution. And family, as always, I people that will go help me for do this talk, and people that will trust me, they go do justice to the topic, right? And they're going to introduce themselves. I will begin with the power waiting at the far end. They show you your name and show who's come out or the name. Yes, sir.
Mina Musa say concerned citizen.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Next one.
Mina Sheriff Barry, a very, very concerned citizen of this great nation, Sierra Leone.
Very, very concerned. I know, say you chest full up. You really want to say more putting. Fine. Yes, sir. Next.
Yeah, my name is Julian Cole. I'm a private legal practitioner and a concerned citizen.
Well, you see, the lawyer we don't see before, but today, even though the lawyer is himself concerned, he's there as a concerned citizen. Yes, we come to do a big allegory next to me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, me na Mohamed Farid Kabo, me na the head of communications and outreach na the Constitutional Review Committee, and myself na concerned citizen.
Well, family, let me see, we get concerned citizens, even though they get what in the way they do, they all different work them inside this country because they don't go full and then full food to that go feel them. How life go on, how their family go. But inside it, despite them they go up and down for feed their family then are concerned citizens there who want for no house salon they go and we want salon in better one. And so today the topic now, waiting at the above waiting at the thing that way concerned citizens in this country go want for see inside the new constitution way we try for make inside this country. And so I will start straight with Mr. Musa Say. Mr. Say, as a concerned citizen, you are a competent citizen. I should say when I can talk about this review business where they go on at the country, you must not discuss with some of them.
Yes, Mr. Moderator, I want to tell you plenty thank you. Of course, a great honor this for let them put the constitution on the table for amendment and for that to go review them. Because we get plenty things that we for look out for, especially starting with education. Because for let every nation be developed in a particular country, then obviously that nation there for old education strongly. We don't say the government don't try.
Yeah, now that's why we want for come. But should we family go on for know how they whether you and other concerned citizens like you in this country don't they talk about this constitutional review business where they go?
Obviously, we get friends them from Kokulbe, for instance. We get friends on the social media.
Social media?
Intellectual.
And then it's a journalist without borders.
Yes. Intellectual lecture time
Yes.
forum.
Yes.
We also get the Fafil Islamic Youth Organization.
Okay.
We get the likes of Youth Arise with all
Boku
social
Boku
media. Boku
group
Boku
them.
don't they talk. Then of course on one-to-one basis at FBC, we don't talk around
Fobe College, you mean?
Fobe College.
Yes.
We don't talk around the Constitutional Review Committee.
As youth man them.
As
People are way concerned.
Of course.
When we talk about FBC, so the same goes for other colleges, them, university, them. Because time passed, and so we said be students and some of the institutions them did. But today, now most of we have been studying 10, 12, 15 years back. Now we all position inside the country. And so una don't want to get for camp. So una most concerned how the country try for making the constitution inside the head. So, and I just say one area we concerned as student the education business.
Of course.
But the constitution make way, the present constitution 1991. Somebody could tell say make way for education when not need for worry.
Well, inside Article 9, subsection 1 and 2 of the current Constitution,
1991.
Yeah, 1991, it talks about educational objectives, where it states some of the roadmap towards the education.
But we're not satisfied.
But we get certain concerns we go like for race,
like
for myself, and for the general public.
Like waiting so.
First and foremost, now the fact that this Constitution also for specify strongly in terms of primary, secondary, and of course senior secondary school free education wey compulsory, and it will happen at the one whole country, because mainly not just the basic education. And if you look around the Sierra
But somebody could tell you, say, you get the University Act, you get the Tertiary Education Act, you get the basic school act, then where things the way they regulate them. So you no need for the inside the constitution per se.
Well, the reason make a need for be entrenched and for the government to enforce them, so that at any time.
So for example, the government put and say, and for make sure say education up to university level, it be free or almost free,
Almost.
or it be compulsory.
Well, for primary, secondary, and senior secondary, it will be free.
Okay.
And tertiary for be almost free.
Okay. Governments for the kind side for help for pay the fees.
Government for the subsidized.
But I don't think our government go get the money.
Well, we
go can the family, and that's the voice of Mr. Musa saying we are concerned citizen and a student. You see, one of them concerned a student in this education business. No family, somebody say this thing where they been in the country. The first one for the Sankan you can we put helper, they give all my awareness for belows and fence side for the heat. And this sort of one, oh the effect so go down, just stop. You go down, when they have to call it down. With the effect hand and foot. You see, the thing away bring can and follow all suburb education and well body business. So tell me get right this morning. I'll come to you, Mr. Sheriff Barry. As concerned citizen, of course I know say una self they discuss at una own level and other angle. What else una think for inside the revised constitution?
Yeah, thank you very much. As I introduce myself, say me na a very, very concerned citizen of this great nation, Wena Sierra Leone. Yes, and I believe in social interaction.
Okay.
And I don't interact with so many people in this country, ranging from politicians, lawyers, doctors, and youth men, traders, etc.
When people are not always also, sometimes they tell you they're satisfied with the 1991 constitution as it is.
At the camp, exactly, if I can't tell you, say, then dissatisfied.
Oh, they're not
some
satisfied?
aspect of the constitution.
Okay.
And they want inclusion or for repeal certain aspects.
Okay.
For start with the qualifications of MP.
Okay. No, we just hold on this month.
Yeah.
Because I should say, family in the watch, you see, they always say you are a very, very, very concerned citizen. I should say, then say, for talk to you. And so, family, this brings me to the point where I will inform you, say, this program are you can join me. You can send a text, you can write any message, ask question, make a contribution. Now, 079 460093. 079 460093. Remember, I say the topic we talk about today. Now, the thing then, where concerned citizens then go want, and when the things say for inside the new constitution, what they try for making this year in this country, where Ebola go don't go try for complete, go all over the country. So the thing where concerned citizens they want for inside. And now as we go, you listen and you see this gentleman, Mr. Sheriff Barry, where they talk about some of the things that we as concerned citizens in any other group that we belong to, and people that we don't know they talk. We're also concerned about this country, where they want for inside the new constitution. Yes, sir.
Yes, as I've been say, one aspect of the 1991 constitution is a qualification of MP, that is member of parliament.
Yes.
You must able to read and write.
Okay.
The concerned people of this country say we forgo beyond that.
Beyond
that is
right.
Yes, beyond that, to read and write.
Okay.
Because if you get a clever somebody who stop SS1 or SS2, it can able read and write.
Yes.
But that is not enough.
But you know analyze.
You know analyze. And with the talk of the member of parliament, where now a lawmaker of this country,
yes,
where they able really scrutinize government, that is to say in debate terms, and we need people who will go beyond that trench of reading and writing, but at least they get a first degree or a sound diploma in education.
So look at that one, right. One of the points we UNA wants for the inside the constitution concerning members of parliament, right? Sometimes they go accept that election for that symbol fit. Well, before you go to now for symbol, you forget either a sound diploma from any very good institution, or you get a first degree. Now that's you they say.
Exactly.
But you see somebody go tell you say, "But good degree holders and they will not speak English."
when we dey talk of English, now the way where you go able analyze debates na parliament over the years, as a very, very concerned citizen of this great nation, where they witness parliament debate, you see some parliamentarians need to participate simply because they not able to analyze issues. But if you get somebody where you get a sound diploma or a first degree, this person will able to analyze issues. So now therefore, and now you make the people of this great nation say, look, we go beyond that trend of ordinary read and writing, ordinary reading and writing. Because me picking where then a host, he can read and write, but you know about analyze issues. This is what the people of this country really want.
In other words, we don't want the members of parliament where they go and say, Mr. Speaker, I support the what the last speaker has said. I agree.
Indeed, in those days, where one parliamentarian, he still recall in the 80s, where they talk, they advocate for a constituency. He say, in my own constituency, what I need is water roadie and quota roadie. You understand? Anyway, so we know
they go any second thing way when I think so now.
Yes, indeed. Now I want to talk on the appointment of the chief justice and the Supreme Court and judges. According to the 1991 Constitution, it stipulates say the president now get that right for appoint the Chief Justice and also the Supreme Court judges. Now with the talk of the independence of the judiciary. So if you want to get an independent judiciary, you forget a legal service commission will go be charged with that responsibility for appointing the Chief Justice.
And Legal Service Commission presently 1991 Constitution make way for.
Yes.
Judicial and Legal Service Commission.
Yes, but it give more power to the president and only the president will appoint the Chief Justice.
Yes.
Not the Legal Service Commission.
But the Judicial and Legal Service Commission they nominate.
They will nominate.
Yes.
But not to they appoint.
So
we want let them remove that appointment now. Let it in the hands of the Legal Service Commission because so they talk of the independence of the judiciary. And mark you, the judiciary very important because that is the bedrock of democracy. If you talk of democracy, where you get a weak judiciary, that democracy is not go sound, is not go team up on a sound footing.
Okay, well, you see, if I'm going to listen to the voice of Mr. Shaib Bai, you know, they make a point and say MP, then forget degree or then forget good diploma there before then they go give them symbol safe. You know, somebody else will tell you, see, the MP, they need to forget independent mind. Because you don't get there, I remember Honorable Bernard Lahad, right? Say, when people they go under the party then they tend for follow just waiting the party say. By so doing, they go see the right thing for follow the country better because the party not support, then self journey to the other line. And so they enjoy, they unbog the country. So if for this new conscience, whether now under party you go, where you then a parliament for discuss parliament or the country issue, you forget independent mind and you for take an independent position, straightforward one, where you think so go better the country. Not to you party, whether you party lekker or not. We look that kind of
yes, indeed, we look about that because this towing the party line in parliament, it hinder the progress of this country. And mark you, now you represent the whole country. You are not representing your party there. The interest of the nation, even if they inside the 1991 Constitution, say your country it come above everything else. Why you go take now your political party for come above the country? So we not go move if that particular clause is not repealed from the current 1991 Constitution.
Okay, thank you very much. I will come back to you, Mr. Musa Say. What's the other point we again as concerned citizen things to say for this inside the revised constitution?
Honestly, with reference to the revised constitution, the term of office of the president, basically it will remain 2 terms. Because we don't hear plenty talk don't they come for repeal them into 3 years or so. I believe
no, the fact normally you confuse them. Now forget a state. The present 1991 constitution say. The president can serve, supposed to serve 2 terms of 5 years each, period, right? And that when they say 3rd term or 3rd half, in all the at all, so now football 1st and 2nd half, period. Whether you win or not, come out, make other game come. Not so, and that they say that's it for the. But I should say una satisfied with the 5 years per each term.
Of course.
Somebody else been on guy always say. I remember Mohammed Bangura, the politician, UDM. He say. then one party they think say the president in term for be 7 years. So because when it be 5 years, by the time when you do 2 years, you try for organize, term don't reach middle. You know able to do nothing, 5 years don't reach. Family them begin say, oh you not perform, but if na 7 years, take 2 years for settle down, 5 years for perform. So when I be look at that side.
I believe say in governance system, when you follow democracy, one people for look at now the fact that after elections, not so plenty argument again. So it takes about 90 days for the whole government to be set up, and then they move along. So the 5 years for the first term and 5 years for the second term is honestly enough, because the country honestly need people them way for actually run them in that best way possible. Rather than with a claim for 2 more years, it will create too much expansion and bottlenecks around the governance system, wherein somebody go and begin for serve for 14 years, and that will really affect the political landscape of the country.
Okay. When we look any other points?
Yes, we also look at the position also wherein the Chief Justice sector. Complication.
You say this Chief Justice business look important.
Yes, complication
because of the separation of powers. What's on our own complaint about that?
Yes, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Now look at the back.
Yeah, we also look at that.
Okay.
We are in this situation for at least the offices be separated, because if we don't get the Attorney General where they work independently and the Minister of Justice where they with the government they work independently. Honestly, we don't for the situation wherein cases then they become delayed na court, wherein the constitution for spell them out if na 90 days, if na 60 days, or if na 30 days.
Mr. Say, let me take one because I should say family where they watch you and where they listen to you, they won't forget that. Clear. You talk about two issues. Say when I look 2 issues: the Attorney General and Minister of Justice issue, and also the Chief Justice issue. Now, as the present 1991 Constitution Day, say the Attorney General and Minister of Justice are the principal legal advisor to government. Una they say no, if for separate, so that Attorney General will continue for be principal legal advisor to government, and the Minister of Justice go then at the justice side together with the Chief Justice and work hand in hand for see that two can come inside the country, and for also see say case they not waste them. Now that's what they say.
Of course.
Okay. Well. This is face to face with the law.
Another point again, one for hammer home, the fact that the issue of the term, the tenure of office in terms of the Chief Justice, we are in with about 60 years or 65. I believe say we forget a retirement age for each and every individual.
No, for one year about 60 or 65, when we look the present constitution, no one see waiting the day.
Well, basically, not every individual get access to the.
No, but one or two of them will get access. But before we raise an issue, look waiting at the existing law. Look waiting the present one say before.
Apart from the Chief Justice, one for that be a seal say 65 years for each and every individual. Now this country also, because we don't.
So power part 65
years for retirement age. Because we don't see say many individuals they try for change their date of birth or whatsoever, so that they will match up to that particular standard day. So if we don't get 65 years for each and every individual, honestly, if you begin for work at 25 or 30, I believe say 30 to 35 years sufficient enough as a citizen of this country for that work, and no need for that you begin trace you on NACIT, we get different age, begin trace you on births and death, different age, begin trace you on National Registration Secretariat, different age, or immigrations. If you compare most of them things, you see say beaucoup of we serving personalities get different age. But now make them crystal clear say 65 at the retirement age. Now go get access to many.
No, but if you say 65 at the retirement age, so now when they watching, I go tell you say, well, nothing say when I walk that side because the present conscious say 65 at the retirement age. That's what the present one say, and at 65 you forgo. And that's what the president wants. So why would I want to touch down the back? On I want 70?
No, they are done 70.
On I want can on to 60?
No, 65.
65?
Yes.
The only thing I'm if I go power.
If I go power.
Okay, well, if I'm William, that's the voice of Mr. Musa Sey, and before that to be Mr. Sharif Bai. We talk about the wishes and aspirations of them when are concerned citizens and then company and people that when all the worker where then things say for day inside the new control when the vice control they try for make. Remember, say family, you can join, you can send the text now 079 460093 079 460093. You can ask any question, you can make a contribution. I should say the people in there will go for cancer and rub their own voice. But family, want for to somebody we now lawyer, but you know they are so as a lawyer deceiving intent. They are concerned citizen. When lawyer Julian Cole, Mr. Cole, as concerned citizen. And I should say the present 1991 constitution, he did not use on properly, he did not act, he did not hate, he did not mind. And when you look at the situation at the country presently, then in view of the fact that the Constitutional Review Committee they work for change certain things that for the country to work out properly. Things as concerned citizen, you and some of you party then get anything that things for be changed or for be adjusted.
Yeah, well, what it me actually can do most times now for draw the attention of the nation to some issues that we believe we for consider.
Maybe I look there.
Let we look inside the good one.
Okay.
And I think one pandemic issues there are, one pandemic issues there are, now the one we get for do with the disqualification of people for go parliament. Now, the constitution say if you be non-stand national election, you lost. Then you not qualify now for being minister. You not qualify for maybe they appoint you as minister.
Because you lost.
Because you lost. I think so we get serious problem inside that one day. And because me a young person, I go and begin talk on that from the young person perspective.
Okay.
Most times at them political parties them. Now young man and young woman, now then they give them symbol then way they not get chance for win most times. Because they not get money for pump na party, for me then give them symbol, that then places outside the party get boku support, we go able make the win go parliament. So most times, for example, if party A in stronghold na constituency X, then they give young man constituency X because you don't get better money for pump inside the party. So most times they go give inside way not only then stronghold, because stronghold now in a language where they all over the place and perhaps we need for recognize them because we don't see how we don't play role.
So political landscape.
Yes,
we cannot escape that.
Yes, so if they go you yes, if they go you symbol for side outside the party not get better strength, what it mean now that you that young person there, you don't go able win, you go lost.
And I suffer.
Because the party not get better strength.
Yes.
So if you don't lost now imagine talent like them people there where they talk so now. People there will know say go able articulate this country in interest, go able articulate the country in national agenda, go able push forward this country in development agenda. So because they lost election, let we not make them minister even when they get the qualification otherwise. I think say we get for look into that seriously, because if we don't look into them, we go to lost potential, we go to lost people them we merit for the as minister them just because we say they don't look. Me not even able to understand the rationale. What in
we lost them better one, you know, go bring them one and we enjoy the swell.
I tell you, we get people who don't lost election. Believe me, when you look there, that people don't have substance. They lost because of certain circumstances. So if we make use of them people then we go able to push this country go before. So I think that the need for look inside our day, inside the constitution. We need for change them. I don't see any reason why we for continue for maintain that day. Because people then they lost, then so influential, then so important, then get potential, they will push this country, so we need them for come on board. I think the other area, I mean, unfortunately, I'm not able to escape this. Me and a lawyer, and so I pay small attention to the judiciary. I think the other area we'll get for look at, we will talk about the independence of the judiciary. We nothing other like independence if you not get financial wherewithal on your own.
Yes.
So me think say we get for look seriously how will they fund the judiciary. If the judiciary continue for be funded just from the consolidated fund, direct one, salaries, it got difficult for us to get an independent judiciary. So I think say we for think serious, like I tell you, me most times talking makes direct point them, but I draw the nation attention. Say if we really serious about an independent judiciary, then we for really need for look inside the funding of the judiciary. How do we finance the judiciary? Because you cannot continue to have the judiciary funded from the consolidated fund and they expect say you will get an independent judiciary. It's very difficult.
Mr. Cole, can say this one with if I will the point to Mr. Cole they make that because the judiciary, that means to say the court system or the legal system of the country, the payment of the one the way they do the work, If they come out direct from government coffers, when they call the consolidated fund, government import, that one import. Government can deprive them, say, well, because you not like that kind of judgment way, when I give a court of appeal and Supreme Court, will they fund on half enough? So they affect the court in work. No wonder most of the judges not get better motocar. Better motocar, they're not there. One judge in motocar, they burn almost gallon for day. Then they supply almost liter for week. You know, then if you know the other point, even for the judges and get good let them play safe side and where they get security. Don't pass that this country. But me know why they work in a court years back, over 25 years ago, that the judiciary have been self-accounting department.
Okay, well, I mean,
yes, it was.
Okay, you get the experience, but I think we need that kind of situation there. And I think say Kenya goes get something closer to where they talk so.
Yes.
This one will look like hypothetical case now.
Yes.
Kenya gets something close because if you look the Kenyan constitution recently, they don't revise beaucoup things them. They land tenure, they don't try to make the constitution make sure say they up notch, right? So I think say that area there make we not play with them because like how some one of the speakers then say the judiciary now a linchpin in with democratic dispensation. If we miss them, if we're not able to make it team up strong, if we're not able to make it team up for himself, good one, believe me you now Allah no more go the Allah. We can't talk now yet, we talk till tire. But if we not make sure say the judiciary independence now for nothing.
No, Mr. Cole, I think I agree with you. Your family will agree with me because one pass say any country will get for better where they the court system in hand. If the court not better not in the judiciary, that country they let them preach democracy, then speaker also it not go better. And so I don't need for nonsense. One gets an opportunity for adjust and amend the present constitution. Then we pay attention to the judiciary. When you handle the judiciary properly, you will get them for be properly accountable. But people care about other things and left the judiciary. Sometimes if you see some of the judges, no wonder somebody tell you say they qualify for be judge the next 1 year. I don't think say they think and self-elect self, then get free now for be a judge. Why? Because sometimes the country don't be when you be a judge, now for make you sorry. For only you get short life. No. The same way within a court 20-something years to 30 years down the line, we are the work as a court clerk. And no say when you see a judge, nobody no need for telling you respect them. Respect the flow. And when he acts, you see straightforwardness, you see truthfulness, because it not depend on anybody. I'm not trying to back say they not go pay week, they not go ask with salary, they not go this. Everything been there that the judiciary and it was organized. They were self-accounting. But hey God, this country reach a point where they say no, judiciary is not for them by himself. No. In fact, let me tell the family. First them, lock out 3 o'clock, they're not off. What you do? The prisoners then when they were 40 say they go remand, they need for don't care then go na prison before 1 o'clock. When they for eat between 1 and 2 before ever them lock them. But now, oh no, judiciary on for off 4:45. By the time they carry the prisoners then go down next Sunday, they sleep angry, the prisoners they sleep angry. Ask the officers, then go tell you. Then just change everything inside the country. And until as a country we serious about the court system, about the judiciary, believe me, the country a better one is difficult. Now, but let me first, Mr. Julian Cole. I'll come to you, Mr. Mohamed Faye Kagbo. You hear everything the speakers don't say. Now, as CIC, I think they're going to forget some of them things they are inside one side and send on the subcommittee that the relevant one, make them look them.
Well, now that's making in fact the CIC they create some kind of platform here so that we will get people them, when salon people them, then will come na studio, they can talk, we say waiting they want for the inside the new constitution. Now that's making in fact the chairman of the CIC always the stress and say this constitution we try to make so na a people's constitution in which waiting the people they want, na for be. Now that's make in fact the CIC for they bring more and more people them when are citizens in this country also, or when are people we concerned about how the law and in this country also and how the governance structure they go in this country also. For them they say we can express it also. Because we know say right now we get Ebola, because you know possible for the CIC get together beaucoup people them. Now that's make we do all in also so that people them really listen, we get access to television, we get access to radio, be able to listen and try to make their own contribution because the voice of the people very important in this particular process here. So now, them points here so we the council from them people here so in the studio constant sitting in them. The CIC note some points here so and we get waiting and call the analysis units where now then they take some of them points here so including the one in safe way some other people in Kinongi in the form of position, paper, another one them. Then go look at them points here so, and later on, where then we don't, the CIC go don't go all about the country, then we don't come back, then we look at them points here so now and try for decide say, okay, now this then things say makes sense, now this then things say no we're able to go inside the constitution, because what the CIC do right now, the CIC accept all the views them, whether now constitutional issue or whether not constitutional issue, the CIC get their whole thing, don't then get the experts where they put them in place and try to see how they will put them at the end of the day, so that we will get better law, we will benefit this country also.
Okay, family, I should say you the watch you or you the LV. Usa you there? This is face to face with the law where they join with the Constitutional Review Committee and for bringing the program to you. Remember, so you can join me, you can send a text at 079 460093 079 460093. And today the topic will look inside now the wishes and aspirations of concerned citizens. The wishes and aspirations of concerned citizens in the revised constitution. Which are the thing them, which are the able them. Well, we all, when are concerned citizens of Salon, one for inside the new constitution. And family, text and don't begin come, message don't begin come, questions don't begin come. I will just read them through, they'll go pick and answer. The first one come up from Fode Cisse. It say million concern now the land tenure system. Say and for talk about the land business inside inside the new condition, because before now somebody be say, oh, after 4 days and war, if we not be careful as Salon people there, the next war will go for inside this country now land war for land. But that Ebola come out, say no check well body war first. But anyway, we need for look at that one seriously. So this land issue they get out of hand. So somebody they talk about say for the inside the condition and for the other person say he wants the president in term for every term. Now 5 year, 2 term, he done, game over. Somebody say no. He say for be 7 year. After 7 year, now ambush commander. Say no to 5 year or say 5 year too short. For be 7 year after 7 year, if you get lucky, come back other 7 year, 2 times, he done, he go. He say what he do? He say because that he goes save money for the country, and that money then goes for development purposes. Then he say the allow try that neighbor, allow we see. Other person say, Paramount chief them. He say, but then to God go. How they go can they na office? So tell them die. Say some Paramount chief them not upon they're young, and they go only 50, 60 years. He say no, say they forget them term of office. The state's particular term, so this new condition say after this term you do if you get luck, you go you vote back, then vote for you back. If you go back after that other term, you do so. He say Paramount chief not for serve more than 15 years. He say but himself you need for rest. Body not to engine, not to motor car. After 15 years as Paramount chief you for go blow. So other person they say as long as the judiciary or the court business now this country is not independent, he says Salon go ever remain for be corrupt. He say until Salon open here and see them for make the judiciary independent, corruption not go ever done. He say because this present constitutional review business, he say for look inside that one, they serious one. Let me pull the judiciary come out by the consolidated fund. Make them get their own pot. If not suspend, say make them cook it. When they come out that banana big pot when you cook jollof for all man. Make judiciary get in your own pot so you go handle things in. Nobody are not accountable to, but they're accountable to the law and then conscience thing. He say they will see Salon straight. What person they say? He say why make them include jail term for corruption case name. He say that fine when they find 30 million for one count or so. He say too small. He say they make some man when you don't thief almost 100 million, then can't find a 90 million. He pay. He goes down. He say they provoke we in this country. He say enough find an Okada man. Other person say he say go good for the Constitutional Review Committee. Try for bringing a retired principal and can na this program. Say because they get experience, then say they get in there where they don't go through where they go for contribute. Say do ya make them bring them retired principal. Somebody they say the position of the vice president in this country, he say they for change them. For replace her with prime minister. I will get president, I will get prime minister. He said, but vice president, he said, he said, if you play away, then give verse, then the number you can say, take him over. He said, not correct, then I'm Mr. Jallo. Another person, he said, the free health care, where they now, he said, then for all and fine, for the inside the condition. He said, and because of this free health care, we for extend and for make all man they pay under an insurance scheme, 10,000 loans for months. So that when sick meet you, they go hospital free. You don't need for fly go Ghana, you don't need for fly go any country overseas for me then go menu. Forget all the machinery. All man they pay 10,000 euros. So let us say you did. So by that health insurance scheme day. Now I want for look some of them things and they. Yes. Musa, you want for cancer?
Yes, somebody make mention with reference to jail term for corruption and the amounts. I do believe say the person gets a legitimate point for me. But when somebody don't be trapped for embezzlement or corruption, I believe say the person for pay the amount we thief and then for charge them an additional amount. If you for go jail, like go jail.
So if you refund that money like 2 or 3 times, then if you also suffer the penalty of the fine or the jail term.
If you pay the money and a one, then if you pay an additional amount for the thief for thief na the country in coffers, and at the same time if you go jail term.
But then I will tell you, see, the judge gets a discretion for other than one day.
Well, I do believe.
And the judge is not so funny, Woko.
Well,
you're not funny.
Well,
you get in discretion,
yes.
even by civil. You say as this honorable court deems fit and just, for so long as he thinks it necessary, he can do and empower. So you know, say no need for right. Somebody will tell you that.
Well, you see, the position of the judges is discretional, but I do believe say and serve the country, and if you serve the country and for perform your duty, honestly, you get for perform your duty in the best capacity as an independent judge. You don't forget pressure from any individual for say for limit the number of jail term or for limit the fine way for fine. That they for be stipulated in the constitution say we forget any kind fines and that we for go by.
Okay. So in other words, when the judge and they work hard for serving the country is therefore respect the judge them and make them get the respect we befit their status. Not so. Yes, Mr. Bai.
Yes, I want to talk on the issue of this paramount chief business in this country. And I think it discriminatory to some certain aspect. That is to say, if you go to the north, the women then at the north, they need to allow them for contest paramount chief elections. And some parts then at the east, like Kono, that is discriminatory, the act. Because the constitution of itself say we forget national integration. Now, how you go push certain women there, they get the right for contest paramount chief elections, the other women there not get the right for contest. So you don't bring conflict within the women then of this great nation. So I want to see this present, the coming constitution, therefore include and say, as long as you are coming from a ruling house, be it a male or a female, you forget that right for contest paramount chief election. Notwithstanding that, let me just rub more on the independence of the judiciary. We are very much and get interest in. Because as I earlier said, the bedrock for democracy in any country is the judiciary. Also, you get a sound judiciary, you get investors, then we go happy for Canada, that country there. You go see development and you go burden the corruption and also it minimize violence in the country. So I want to see this present constitution as the legal-minded man say, let them get a separate fund. We know they come up from the consolidated funds. I support that idea. As Yusuf say, the judges therefore encourage them, give them a fitting service, a fitting salary and benefit. Because it will be very laughable if you see your own judge or a magistrate, as the last time I did see, a magistrate they hire Okada, if they left Mountain Court, if they go down to Ross Road.
For Court?
Yes! Unbelievable!
Okada.
Okada! So it's like
magistrate.
It's like that magistrate, if you don't convict me,
go bang
I will just go bang up Pushana.
Yeah.
So they need to upgrade the service of the judiciary.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I support that. Okay. And the other aspect where I just want to touch quickly now, based on Mr. Cole talk, we don't get a lot of potential we contest parliamentary elections they no win, and therefore the current constitution say they not forget any ministerial position. So it's like we dey punish them because they contest for parliamentary elections. That the concerned people there will send me when are the very concerned people there say, look, we remove Dandy from the current constitution.
Thank you very much. Mr. Cole, you have more any of the questions?
Yeah, I want to go to this issue with regards to chieftaincy and perhaps discrimination. Well, I think like subjective debate. It's subjective because even when me colleague panelists they talk just now, he say if you come out the ruling house, then you supposed for stand irrespective of your sex or the things them. Some people don't take the arguments for that self. Say why self if be say post we come out ruling house no more self. Their ruling house there are nothing say now traditional set up there. Why now me not go grab and not come on a ruling house? Fine, so I make I say it's subjective. I make I say it's subjective. So but people don't say I think say we go get for strike a fine balance between tradition and perhaps democratic progress. So now make if you look with new elections act, the elections act or the National Elections Act, you find out say beaucoup changes don't come per election business for paramount chief. Before now, there been some traditional secretive something when some temples, they just can't say, look on our chief now. But now, they tell you say you go get delegates them and then go and then go vote for them people there, wait for serve. So I think say that shows more. Then I want touch on one issue. We get beaucoup legislations that we don't come out.
Beaucoup law
them we don't come out. When they talk about women their rights, they talk about how for treat picking them, for talk about how not for do them bad, not for do them this and all. But we get one what with marking called Achilles heel, one weakness by all of this. With very constitution inside it make reference say who say some of their laws they are, right? If the traditional practice how they may not they do and they it conflict with their legislation they are what they talk about so the traditional practice it can take effect. So now make you find out say in some cases even when they talk about picking marriages and all when you go tell some people in a certain places now upline say the pikin wey dey below 18 enough for married now trouble around for them pass. So because as far as the own tradition concerned pikin can dey 15, it can dey 16, it can dey 14, then supposed for married. And they find some small support inside the spirit of the very constitution where give some sanction to customary practices them to an extent where some of their individual laws there are specific legislations there not able to displace the traditional practice so because the constitution give the traditional practice some strong sanction a little more than the legislations them. So we go need for look at it seriously. If we for pull that recognition they will make their individual legislations they look small in the eyes of traditional practices, no pull and come out. So no say what puts law say Child Rights Act. We know say all what it did if we cut across anytime you go to this country if it take place. We'll say the evolution of Estate Act anytime you go if it take place. But because of the sanction when the constitution give to then customary practice they are a little over in some cases. The acts themselves I think say we get that kind of serious situation there.
Mr. Fai, I'm enjoying some of the contributions we the speakers and non as my waiting up for talk for CIC outside everything distinction now.
Yeah, we're glad with them points that they come out because so end points here, so not to new points actually, we people don't agree. Just as Julian they say, woman and only raise concern about this section also, section 27 for D&E, where it's always custom and tradition for say, once I prevail then the custom and tradition and people for look instead of waiting actually they want to see in terms of governance. Then again, of course, the constitution, of course, and the supreme law, we all know that, so it go difficult. So in points I don't think actually, somebody talk about the free health care policy. Then again, you get institutions like Health Alert and Save the Children, then Save the Advocates on Nande. You get other people and where they say, so even the PC themselves, I've been on our meeting where the power chief them. One NGO apparently they go say, therefore limited terms to 10 years. Now in the paramount chief and say, over and the body. They say, who that selling people in the who that selling for cancer we say therefore limit with time. They say person that whoever person is going to get to for them limited time because then we will make post in paramount chief now paramount chief for life. They even they ask some questions and say who stay when they see the Queen of England. They don't say they change her.
Family and some of the country, and we don't get a lot of questions there, but we're not able for answer. You know, now 1 hour we get. You go with me say a short particularly way. Nobody one for blood and chest and one for cities country go before. But I'll just give through the questions. Then we don't come. Then we go round up and we go left. Somebody say waiting at the retirement age. Well, just ask Andy. What about you say? In support the review of the education policy for equal rights of education to all men, and the review of qualification of our lawmakers. We lawmaker them we in the unbox small Caribbean and say support and the education for all men, and one day when they go parliament, the education will go for looking inside. But this new country, somebody else say he's saying they suggest say anybody who don't take part in this country, enough for qualify for run for any political office in this country at all. Now one side from Canada, now he said it's not Canada. He say any coup plot, anybody don't take part in this country, for them this vice constitution say enough for qualify for hold any office. Another person say support the 2 terms for presidential period. Somebody else they say in things say the academic qualification for start from 5 WASC or 5 GC O level. That a university degree or a diploma. So you don't need to AB. Somebody say the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General say for separate time. So that justice go fast in this country. He say and the president in time say make the left and so make the not church out make peace within Kalusha na insane this. Somebody again say he said they are not left the retirement age at 60 years. Say 65 is too boku. He say if you don't do that. Say that young people they go get degree so hey say then go what's in a bench or they don't go book inside for camp play. He say then go frustrate so and see send this. Somebody say 75 years for be the best age for somebody for old for be chief justice. So that's an essential correct. So that's so back country they in CJ and chief justice at 75 years. He say what to do with they make we on 65 then we want for make noise. Another point say he want the CIC for reduce the president in power. Now concern citizens in this. What do you say are the aims and objectives of the CRC? Another person say he said they are decided for go by this present constitution and academy. And somebody say he say let we give 5 reasons waiting them for respect the government. The last person say waiting at the presidential age now this country na aluspa. Well, family we read them question for let you know say the questions they come proper. But tell me don't catch we just want for say goodbye and we goodbye family. We never forget that party. Ebola. One talk but small. Mr. Musa say now the Ebola they see the feta small so the figure they between 30 something. One for Lego 20 something. What you think say now? You want to think say for do as a people and as a nation for ladies Ebola business could on. As
a nation, me family out there, we for no say this is a collective fight. And we follow the rules of engagement, wherein the medical practitioners don't tell we say they'll avoid body contact. And upon that basis, if we are able to avoid body contact, we avoid for touch the sick and also the dead, then obviously that will really affect we.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bayi. One Ebola issue waiting see for do as a country and for help for ladies Ebola.
Yes, I want disagree with you for say for fight the Ebola small. This is not a time for fight and
Trangawan.
Who for fight and Trangawan? We use all we arsenals, and only the Arsenal club in England. All we weapons for destroy.
But then we're gonna be united.
United, yes, we so come as a Manchester force for damage them. And we take the sayings of Liverpool: never walk alone in the fight of Ebola. Thank you.
Yes, I think say we for continue for be united in the fight against Ebola. But one thing they were just one point out. For fight Ebola, not for just target the virus, not for just target let the virus stop. Now for also make sure say the trouble the way Ebola go put salon power, we not allow them to happen. So for example, for begin consider waiting at the package educationally, waiting at the package for their orphans them, because all their issues they are as a result of Ebola. So if we not address them, we can done with Ebola, still we fail because we fail for address the result resultant issues them. So do ya, they will pay attention to all the issues them where Ebola don't bring about and give them the right attention they deserve, so that at the end of the day, we not go only kill the virus, we will also make sure say them bad effects them, we put them on the way.
Mr. Faika.
Well, Ebola and I know make the constitutional review process slow right now. We know able to go to the provinces for go consult sooner, for go do other meeting them. So let me try for see which we will do. When somebody sick, make sure say you can go hospital report, but that's the nearest hospital, and or you call 117 for they get the information, so that we will help tab this sick care. Because if you keep sick person in the house, then there is the danger that instead of one person die, or the person is safe, the one who family go die, and other people themselves will be infected.
Well, family, on behalf of the panelists, Mr. Shaif Bari, Musa Seri, Mohammed Faikabo, and Julian Cole, Mina James Morifona Sisi, they say goodbye to you. My producer for this program, Mr. Michael Kagbo. But remember, say, as concerned citizens, then they talk to the for the inside the vice constitution. One key message will come out that if any government in this country want for see salon better and want for work better, let make sure say the judiciary independent, also independent per month on a paper, for independent all side per money, and make them learn for treating them judges them and their majesty them serious, make them learn for risk their life them, make them learn for full respect. Then salon go able for see. Remember say when you kill dog before dog, then dog go no say die. Now when the law begin bet, and salon go turn around and salon go better. Until then, family, bye bye.